When my carnivorous plants were attacked by vicious squirrels, the one that got it the worst was the sundew. It had several really strong stalks that were just completely cut off and died, and had two kind of weaker ones that were still there but not really doing too much. The other two plants were still growing and making progress really well, but this sundew was like completely stagnant. I was really worried about it. But I noticed this tiny little red bead towards the base of it, and I assumed that was a new stalk being grown, and I'm so happy to say I was completely correct. Over the next few weeks, that little coil started to unravel into a brand new sundew stalk, and I figured out exactly what was going on and why my sundew plant was so stagnant for a while.
All right, we have an update on the sundew, and it's wonderful. Real quick, though, here is the Venus flytrap. Here is the pitcher plant. She is growing, but we're talking about the sundew today. And it wasn't growing anything for a while, and then a lot of the other stalks died. But this one and the other one were still decently green. You can even see this one right here is still decently green. So what I assumed was happening was that the sundew was essentially it wasn't growing any more like actual dew. It wasn't doing anything. It was just sitting there being green. The sundew plant was most likely like taking all of the nutrients down from this dying plant stalk back into the rhizome so that can then use that energy to produce a new stalk. And that seems to be exactly what has happened here because we have a brand new stalk risen up, and this thing has sprung up over the past like 3, 4 days. It was this tiny little red knot before, and I'm so happy. So the good news is the sundew is going to daddy. Now you see this stalk is starting to die because it doesn't have any more nutrients in it that it needs, you know? So this one was gone. Like the sundew was like, we're cutting you off. We don't need you anymore. You're not worth the energy input pretty much. And that's just fine. That's how plants work. And yeah, so good news, good news, good news. Yippee.
About a week has passed since filming that last clip, and the sundew is growing phenomenally. It's so gorgeous. She's invading the pitcher plant space a little bit, but we're live, laugh, loving. It's so strong, so healthy. I'm so happy that it's all nice and dandy.